How's it, everyone? Today we are diving into the world of instant photography again, this time with Fujifilm's Instax Square, the SQ1. And let's explore what makes this camera a standout choice for capturing life's memories. The Instax Square SQ1 combines simplicity with style. Its square format offers a fresh perspective, perfect for those who love classic Polaroid feels, but with modern reliability. So coming to the specs, the body is available in three colors: chalk white, glacier blue, or the terracotta orange. And the camera weighs about 390 grams without film or batteries, and the lens is a 65.75mm f12.6 with two components and two elements. It has a viewfinder which is a reverse Galilean finder with a 0.4x with target spot. The shutter is a programmed electronic shutter with 1/2 to 1/400ths of a second with slow synchro for low light. When it comes to the exposure control, it's automatic level 5 to 15.5, so about ISO 800. In terms of its film, it uses the Fujifilm Instax Square instant film for prints. It is powered by two CR2 lithium batteries. This camera has a built-in selfie, or has a selfie mode with a built-in mirror, automatic exposure, and an auto power off after 5 minutes. So whether you're a student capturing campus memories, a traveler documenting your adventures, or someone who just loves tangible photos, the Instax Square SQ1 is designed for you. And the SQ1 isn't necessarily the newest camera, right? So this has been around the block for a while, and in South Africa this retails for about 2,499 rands, and you can find it at most of the major retailers and online stores. But remember, you have to keep in mind that the prints are sold separately. Now let's weigh the pros and the cons. Starting off, this has a stylish modern design. It's user-friendly with automatic exposure. The large square prints are perfect for more detail, and not forgetting the instant physical photos. In terms of the cons, I always say this, the film packs are pricey over time. With this camera, there's no digital backup. So that means once you take photos, that's it. And then there's also limited controls over the photo itself. So if you're a beginner, as well as, if you're an advanced user that wants to dial it in, then, Now, this device was actually gifted to me by Fujifilm when I was doing the studio build. And this was actually meant to be a prop. But this is actually a working camera because I asked for something broken, and it so happened that they had this that was just sitting there. So they're like, hey, Prashant, you know what? We'll hook you up. Keep it on display because we know the terracotta orange would look absolutely awesome. But when it comes down to it, I appreciate its blend of style and functionality. It's perfect for those who value instant tangible memories without the complexity of digital cameras. And so that basically brings us to the end. This is an awesome camera, and like how I've mentioned, there are newer cameras out there like the Instax Mini 41, which we just recently reviewed. That obviously takes mini photos, so it's a little smaller format. You do have the Instax Evo as well. That review is coming very, very soon. But in the likes of it, this is an awesome device with a much larger print, so you get that Polaroid feel from your pictures. And I've enjoyed it 100%. So a shout out to Fujifilm for sending out this device for me to keep as a prop in the studio and using it for events and family get-togethers. Guys, Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you can let me know by giving a like rating if you did. In the comment section below, let me know what you think of the SQ1 and if you think it's still relevant compared to some of its newer versions in 2025. But guys, as always, thanks for watching. My name is Prashant and I will catch you in the next video.